What's going on, guys? Today we're doing episode 3 of the Road to SSL series. We are currently diamond, I think, 1 or 2. Hopefully this series we can get up to champ and maybe even low grand champ. Alright, without further ado, let's get right to the video. Alright, Salty Shores 9. We got everyone else is about our rank, which is starting to be the first time, I think. Alright, I'll try to win kickoffs at lower ranks. Once we get around SSL, then you'll start to see me be a little more lenient with my kickoffs. Because it's not too bad if your teammates, you know, get control of the kickoff in high ranks. But at lower ranks, you really just want the ball to be on the other team side. Gonna bring this forward. Of course, the opponent's gonna have the ball now, so we're gonna shadow. Probably a little offensive. Try to block the shot here. They both miss, so we should have a clear. Can read where that's going pretty easily. Put this to the wall. Try to pinch it. Yeah, didn't get quite enough power, so they had a free clear opportunity, but they messed it up. Get some pads and just be in a good second man position. Okay, I look forward and see my teammates playing second man, so instead I'm going to not dive here because I'm last man. Can we follow up? Okay, so normally there'd be someone like on the wall here. That's why I decided to go really quick. But yeah, at low rank there just was no one there. I'm gonna go hit this to the side so that the guy waiting there couldn't shoot. And yeah, we're getting to the level where I definitely start having to do a lot more in terms of like carrying and like just making sure I do everything right. I'm gonna bring this on target. I like doing that because now they're really awkward. They're gonna give the ball away. Fortunately, it wasn't the greatest shot. My mechanics, especially my shooting, has been quite subpar today. Okay, it's a really good challenge from them. I'm gonna wait, just kind of to play a defensive position. Hit this over. There's a third man pushed up a little too far. I'm low boost, so like I can get closer, but I don't really want to use like all the boost that I have left. Try to shoot that on target, and I might just be in. Nice. And that's what happens whenever you use your boost like carefully, right? Because I had that 20 boost right here, I could use it all the way through, right? If I had like even 10 less boost, right? There's probably no way I get that much power, and that probably doesn't go in. All right, once again, at anything below like grand champ, I really like winning the kickoff. So I'm gonna keep doing that. Hit this high and far. That's like a really basic move you can do. Like a lot of times people try to control the ball every time whenever you're getting like a touch on defense. That's really not necessary. You can hit the ball like hard and high a lot of times, and even if it gives the ball to them, you'll have a lot of space like to read that like their hit. You know, I'm gonna shoot this top left, or I'm gonna try to anyway. I saw the guy on the top left like wall here. We can see him on the wall, right? Watch his movement, right? I'm thinking, where's this guy defending? As soon as he goes down, I shoot high, right? Now if he was high, I would have tried to shoot low. That's really important for decision making, making sure you shoot in the right spot if you do decide to shoot. Nice, really good defense there from Pablo. Those are not that easy. And seeing like a diamond do it's really nice. Trying to kind of wait. It looked like my teammate was gonna ball chase, which he did. Trying to dodge a demo here. So that was a little hairy scenario. Yeah, I kind of messed up there with my mechanics. I'm just gonna defend. You know, ball's probably gonna come back to me, which it does, and I keep control. And I'm gonna try to pass this middle actually. Yeah, that's a mistake. Don't pass. Like don't do like. At least hard passes. Do like really simple, like open ground passes, you know what I mean? At this level. Because like your teammates are gonna have a really hard time like getting to the ball quickly anyway, you know what I mean? Except for Pablo. I mean, this guy's a goat. Up this guy. Get out the way. You good recovery by Kobe there. Like the weight kind of back post area here. Teammate comes in, has an open net. Does he slide it? Not quite. It's okay, I got it. And now I'm reading like it's open, but like worst case scenario is he misses and I can follow up, right? Or he misses and Kobe can follow it up and, you know, then we don't get a goal, but I can at least pressure him, demo him or something, right? There's no point in like just not being there. Okay. So both my teammates are committed, so like when you're last man like that and no one's like getting back anytime soon, you really want to play more defensive. I shouldn't have dove for that. I thought I could read it and like doink it and shoot it, but we're up by 3. So like me diving like that, if one of my teammates is there, we would have double committed. It would have been really bad. I actually think my teammate's left side there, and he was, but he like stayed really far back. So that was like an example of like high level passing where like your teammates just aren't really ready for it, you know? So that's why like in my previous episodes, I basically like didn't really pass at all. And I mainly just took long shots, right? So we're gonna go back to that strategy for a little bit, probably at least until like Grand Champ 1 or 2. Okay, this is definitely not a free win. They could come back here at 30 seconds, so still gonna play carefully. I'd like to see if that guy's AFK, which he is. Just gonna play a nice back post position here. Just kind of waiting for them to give away the ball so that I can dive in here. Okay, that guy stopped being AFK, which means I'm gonna play cautious and go back. So now I have full boost in perfect third man position. Looks like teammates... Okay, he's not rotating out. It kind of looked like he was. That's alright. We're up by 2, so it's okay with seeing like free goals like that. And I'm just playing really defensive by like facing towards my net. Because now I can like turn forward. Like whenever. Those are my like epic notifications, by the way. I don't know if anyone hasn't heard that before. But those are the epic like achievement notifications. And I could probably figure out how to turn them off, but I don't feel like it. What was that? What's that notification here? Matchmaking? Oh, it was just saying how long it takes. Okay. Okay, that was a good win. We haven't lost yet. Knock on wood. We got Peep Shotty on our team. Kevin. Okay. 1100-ish lobby. Again, gonna just win the kickoff, and since he didn't even go for it, I could just tap that in their net. I want to say that like one of the episodes before, like if someone doesn't go, you want to just shoot the ball hard and high on net, right? So like really you want to aim to hit like crossbar down. But when it's that open, you just want to aim like to the center. Have the highest chance of going in, and you still have good power. Okay, this guy looks like he's gonna cross. I'm actually gonna pre-jump because his route looks pretty obvious here. Yeah, if my teammate Kevin didn't pre-jump there, we would have had a much better opportunity. So I'm gonna actually play kind of cautious because my teammates are a little ball chasing. We can see like, look, right, I'm obviously second man, right? And my teammate pushed up to second man anyway, right? You don't want to do that, right? You want one person in each position, right? So one's first man, one second man, one third man. So I'm gonna rotate out because now we have a first and a second, right? So we need a third. So that's why I rotate to third here. Okay, looks like the ball could go to the side, yeah. Teammates are probably gonna have a bang, but maybe not, so I'm still like staying back. And that's just because like the opponents are ball chasing, right? So if my teammates like aren't going quick, then we could stay on defense basically, which happens a lot. Like you can only trust your teammates when you like know know how they play, right? So for instance, like people that you're queuing with, right? Or people that you've played with a lot, like in ranked or whatever. Which is really only really common at high ranks, right? Like at low level, people like are very inconsistent, so it's hard to tell like how they play. Also, great shot by Peep there, by the way. Really good like top left power shot. That's very nice. So I was going for some demos here. Might be another open net kickoff, which I will take. I will take those all day of the week. This is basically like leaving someone completely open for a 3 in basketball. Like you just pass and they shoot, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, some people don't like scoring those, but I'm on a mission right now. And there's another open net. That's why you want a third man, right? So if you look at their positioning, right, we see like both Murderer there on the bottom right, and what is that guy's name? Crack. Makes sense. Both Murderer and Crack, they both pushed up the second man and had no one guarding the net. So That's one of the themes you'll see me say all the time until like even up to like SSL level, and sometimes even at SSL level, people do not play third man. Some people literally just refuse to play it at all, basically. And if they do, they don't know how to play it correctly because the positioning is really important. Thunder and Crack are literally fighting over the ball at this point, so probably gonna see a forfeit in like 2 more seconds here, if I had to guess. But yeah, again, same thing with only having one first man or one third man or one second man. Like 2 first man is a double commit, right? And you get in each other's way, like so. Okay, I thought I could score again because I thought if I did, they'd be even more likely to surrender. Okay, they did surrender. Okay, good. The plan worked. Nice. I was a little worried that they were just gonna waste their time and I'd have to like skip to the next video or the next episode rather. But oh, we're already champ. Okay, I should have been looking. So I guess we were champ last game, and I didn't like look, I guess. Okay, so we're champ on Div 3. We're not ranking up that much. We only have like 40 MMR or something, 40, 50-ish MMR each game. So it's actually gonna take a little bit. I don't know if we're going to get champ during this game. We'll see, or not this game, but this episode. I think it's likely considering how much like MMR we're gaining. Okay, I'm gonna cover mid here. And now I'm going to cover it like in the next hit. So now I can go. Oh, teammate a little bit in my way there, but it's okay. Grab this boost and rotate to third. And now I'm going to be second because it looks like my teammate's rotating out. So if he's rotating to third, then I don't also need to go third, right? Then I need to rotate to second instead of rotating to third. Okay, I'm going to leave this for my teammate. That's the danger of like controlling his third man, right? If you get dunked as like controlling third man, then you're gonna be in defense, which you don't want to be. Dodge demo by jumping up the wall. Now I'm just playing third man. You notice my positioning, and now I can push up and transition to first man. Just tap this down middle. Really good positioning by that guy. That's the third man. I have to kind of cover the pass here. Almost a really good shot there to just like slot it behind me. Wow, really good control off the wall. Something I was not expecting to see at this level. I guess it is champ. People can like control the ball in champ. I'm gonna take this actually, and I'm just gonna shoot it. See if yep, there we go. And still, as you can see, just shooting like with power, or in this case like close with accuracy, is still gonna be very effective at this level. And that's true at every level basically. Like if they're not ready for it, but at this level, the opponents just aren't ready for it more often. Basically, right? If that makes sense. Like, these shots would work at high level if they were positioned the same, right? But the thing is at high level, like, good players won't position as inefficiently as these guys would, right? They're gonna be positioned better and making it harder to defend. And also they have like more boost and whatnot, right? Almost a really good shot there. He's gonna clearly beat, so I'm gonna like wait for his touch to the wall, and then I'm gonna go try to bump this guy so my teammate has an open net. I noticed that it bounced out really far and my teammate wasn't really ready, so that means we're probably gonna be in defense. That's why I rotated back quickly. I'm not gonna try to double touch that because I had completely messed up, right? So a lot of times when people completely mess up, they try to like keep going and get the double touch anyway, but a lot of times it's better to just leave it and like make it obvious that you're leaving it, right? So your teammate has an easy job like coming in and reading the double, basically. Well, in this case, not the double, just the bounce off the wall. Backboard read. And yeah, another just easy little cut there and pop. And that's really only that's only really possible because A, no one's pressuring the ball, and B, once someone was pressuring the ball, the third man, in this case the last man, was not in a good position to defend. He was like pushed up way too far, so whenever I, turned and cut and popped, like he was really in like segment position, more of like a follow position where you want to be more like prepared for the ball to go over your teammate. And that's something that you really learn from the condition of the ball. So what I mean by that is like you want to be further back if it looks like the opponent can get past your team, right? And you want to like cheat up and go more forward if, for instance, your team has the ball, right? Or if your team is likely to get past their team. So let me kind of explain that here for a second. So it looks like he could get it past me. That's why I'm like taking my time. And now my teammate should have been following there, but he's like faked, right? But that's okay. We still end up with the ball. They're both committed, so I don't want to like overcommit by like ball chasing. Now I'm just gonna take the shot here, and I'm gonna try to pass this out middle, but that's okay. We have a third in like a decent position, so even though my pass was like too far back, our third is there, right? I'm gonna push up to second man, look to see. Oh, that's a great pinch there. See, that's why you don't want to like not pressure the ball, because if that pinch was on target, it would have went in for no reason, right? Because like that shouldn't have been a free ball. Like Swifty should have been challenging. Yeah, I mean we can see Swifty's defense has been not the greatest, and this is gonna be probably the first time we're actually down a goal here. Yeah, Swifty just not being able to make contact on that, and yeah, I mean that's what happens when you just give them the ball for no reason, right? Because before, like Swifty had pressure, he had an opportunity to challenge and whatnot, but he just gave them the ball instead, and they could have immediately scored off of the pinch, or what happened is they pinch and it comes out, and now we're just on defense, right? So that's why you'll see like really high level players talking about like pressure all the time, like not giving the opponent space. I'm gonna cheat up. It looks like, yeah, okay. It looks like he's getting a really good 50 there because it looks like he's like going low. So you can tell he's going low because the ball's like kind of too far in front of him, right? Which means his best chance of scoring is getting just a really good 50. So a really good 50 there would either go straight in or like trickle out in the middle. So I'm just positioning for that trickle out. Trying to get this past my teammate. Unfortunately, they weren't quite ready for it because they were too close, right? You don't want to be too close on those a lot of times. Because sometimes in order to get past the opponent, you have to hit it really hard, right? I get the doink. I'm going to rotate back here to third. This guy looks kind of awkward. So, okay, Swifty's probably going to control that. Or that. Try to shoot it. Not a good idea. So I was getting like dove challenged, and when you're getting dive challenged, you don't want to like just shoot past them because they're probably going to dunk you, right? Okay, that guy's got the ball. Yeah, we can see a huge change in like skill level already. Like in terms of like mechanics at least. And like positioning, like there's a huge change just from like literally the past 2 games. Okay, this is kind of going out middle, so I'm just gonna go up, try to shoot this high. A little too high actually. Didn't have the best angle. I should have been positioned a little bit better. I'm gonna dodge a demo here while trying to stay like back post. So if that was a shot, I would have been in the best position I could have been to try to defend that. Another great 50 there. Yeah, my team, this Swifty guy is the freaking 50 king. If you're watching this Swifty, which is like 1 in a million chance, but like you're doing really good at like transitioning from like a failed dribble into like a low 50. Which isn't like a diss saying like, oh, you need to learn how to control. Like no, like that happens to everyone, right? And it's really important to like know when you can't do anything anymore and transition into like a good low 50. Try to hit this out middle, right? And like, I'm kind of like trying to track where my teammate is and hit it to where he's at. I'm very low boost, so I'm gonna try to bang this, but yeah. I didn't quite get a hold of it. Luckily, they weren't really ready for it. Okay. Troll touch this. Try to bang this on target. Pink was, you know, still in a good position there. I'm gonna rotate back. When in down, rotate out. Okay, I'm in a position far middle, so if they decided to pass, I would be there. Unfortunately, I was a little blind to the bump. So my awareness was a little low there. Double jump to avoid the demo here and stay back post. I'm rushing for this because that guy could have cut in. And, you know, he could have... Ooh, can I get that? Not quite. Okay, yeah. This is good. This is good. Teammate should be there? Okay, well. See, this is why, like, passing a high level is really risky, right? Because, like, this is, like, the most obvious, super easy, like, doink out to team. And then they doink again, right? So you'll see a high level a lot, like these back passes. But yeah, obviously teammates don't really have the skill to do that. And sometimes I just autopilot and do what I would do at high level. And that's really not what you want. You really have to be, like, very careful and not expect much of your teammates until you're, like, at the point where everyone is around the same skill level, right? Yeah, this might be the first loss of the series, guys. Kind of unfortunate, like, we just see, like, really bad hits to the wall there, completely missing, and, like, that's happened a few times where just teammates just completely miss, and, you know, there's not too much you can do about that, you know? Like, you're not... This is one of those games where you really can't win every single game. This game is very team-oriented, because, like... Let me try to shoot this. Yeah, they did a really good job, like, pre-jumping that. Okay, let me just concentrate for a second here. See if I can get this dub. Gotta demo this guy. Bang. If I got them target, then we tie it up there. The teammate's diving. Okay, looks like Pink's gonna hit this over. I'm a bump. It's just a little too awkward for me to go. I should just like put on my mechanical carry mode. Is that just in? Oh my god, we're so lucky, dude. We are so lucky. We scored 3 goals from like swifty like 50s, dude. This guy's 50s game is kind of insane, actually. Apparently he's the whiff wizard. Which I think he did whiff earlier. I think that was him. Alright. Let's fill this kickoff. Try to hit this over this guy, because I don't want him to hit it like hard and make it awkward for my team. It's like the worst thing that could happen. Alright, let's really concentrate here. Try with this kickoff. Oh, my teammates are kind of double committing, so I'm like positioning really carefully. I have 0 boost, so I'm really looking to like control the ball if I get it, and also, oh, well, that's probably GG. Oh, they missed. Nice. Okay, I was really scared of this guy insta challenging because he could have instantly shot it like on target. Okay, my teammate's pushing up again, which means I have to play third. This is bouncing out to me. I'm just gonna rush. He might miss this because it's kind of awkward, so I'm just gonna tap it out middle. I'm a bump. Okay, let's get a big 50 here. I'm just gonna challenge. Yeah. Okay, so I got the bump on him, and he hit the ball away. So that means like it went straight to my team, right? I'm playing like really safe third right now. Oh, that could be a shot. It was actually. Wow. Yeah, these guys are playing like a lot better than I was expecting. So I really have to like dial it up. Like play really safe. Okay, ball right to me. I'm gonna try to shoot this. Okay, ball's dropping middle. That guy's up really quick though. Wow, this is a... Relatively speaking, this is a high level game. Try to slot that in. That's what I'm talking about. That shooting, like, is really a lifesaver for me. So, like, look how far away I take off, and I still have my flip there. And you can do that by holding your flip when you jump. So let me just show you what I'm talking about for a second here. Okay, let's not queue pick in. I think that's gonna be our last game for today. I guess we can save the replay. I don't know. I don't remember when I saved the replay, but so let me show you what I'm talking about here, right? So if you tap the jump, right? You can only flip about hold on, I gotta do the aerial too. About right there. That's about like 1.5 seconds or something. There's a great video, I think, by Rocket Science. If you just look up like how long you can jump on Rocket League or something, then, or how long you can dash after jumping or whatever, you'll find it. But this is a basic tutorial, right? Every time you want to jump, if you can hold your jump, hold your jump. So basically, like, this is a tap, right? And this is a hold. And the only difference is holding down the jump button, right? So like what you want to do on fast aerials is hold down your jump, and look how long I can like wait and flip afterwards, right? So at like really high level, you want to be able to like get around above the net, right? So let me like get a little closer here to show you what I'm talking about. It's about right there, right? Like look how high I can get, right? And that's about the limit. About right here, right? Just a little over the net. So that's a great way to practice, is just trying to get above the net and use that flip, right? And that'll help you get a feel for like how long you can hold your jump before flipping. Because like if I go a little too long, like let me try to go like a little too long, like 0.1 seconds, right? Let me go like try to get right there, right? So like there I tried to flip and I couldn't, right? Just my timer ran out. So it's just right here, like right in between like the crossbar and like here. Like that's where you really want to be flipping it. Of course, like it goes a little lower just because of how flips work, but that's about where you're flipping, just over the crossbar. Anyway, hope this guys helped you guys. I'll see you guys in the next episode where hopefully we will get Grand Champ. Actually, let's take a look at where we ended up. So we ended up 1200 exactly, Champ 2 Div 1. So next episode, let's see if we can get Grand Champion. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.